Good morning, it's Tuesday, March 2nd, and this is the Herald Review's podcast, The Daily Chirp. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories, events in the community, local history, sports, and more. Today, the housing market in Sierra Vista is undergoing a transformation. With less inventory, multiple offers, and bidding wars, it's gotten to the point where the supply is not meeting the demand. But first, a quick message from our sponsor.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Lawley from the Lawley Automotive Group, and we've stocked up on inventory at all of our dealerships. If you've been thinking about a new car, we've got the deal for you on a new Buick, GMC, Chevrolet, Ford, Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. You don't have to go to Tucson or Phoenix to buy a new vehicle. We're your hometown dealer since 1995. We'll beat the big city dealers in price, and our customer service is small town dealer friendly. Come into any one of the Lawley dealerships today or shop lawleycars.com and see why nobody beats a Lawley deal. Nobody.
Before we begin, some local history. Cochise College was one of the first community colleges in Arizona when it was founded in 1964. In 1962, a bond election resulted in the construction of the Douglas campus. Then, with the increased growth and interest in secondary education, a second campus was opened in Sierra Vista. The new campus was originally housed in a few temporary buildings on the grounds of Buena High School in the early 1970s. Today's history is brought to you by Benson Hospital. Benson Hospital's comprehensive rehabilitation team strives to get you back on your feet and improve your lifestyle, offering physical, occupational, and speech therapy. For more information, visit bensonhospital.org or call 520-586-2262. Also, the Daily Chirp podcast is giving away 5 Amazon Echo Dots, one every month now through July. You can enter for your chance to win twice a day. Today's code is Leprechaun, and find the other code word in our e-newsletter. To enter the sweepstakes, go to myheraldreview.com. Again, today's code word is Leprechaun. Now our feature story. Look out, Sierra Vista, an experience is coming your way you're not quite familiar with. The housing market is undergoing an area-wide transformation that's resulting in lower inventory, multiple offers, and bidding wars. The supply is getting to the point at which it's not serving the demand. Joan Wilson, an agent with Long Realty, says that she came out of California and has seen a lot of this type of action before, but she noted that she doesn't think Sierra Vista has ever had the feeding frenzy that we're seeing right now. And the big change for Sierra Vista is it's less military. It's more contractors and civilians and people trying to get out of places like California and New Jersey and Alaska. Wilson says low interest rates and new house construction are factors in the surge, but another factor is fueling the fire. At the start of the pandemic, everything was staying on the market. Basically, nothing was selling. But now, many properties are not staying on the market for more than a week. The fact that more out-of-towners are entering the market is creating problems for residents. Wilson told us that pretty much all types of properties are in demand right now. And on top of that, rental availability is depleted, but she says that's been the case for at least the past 2 years. To learn more about this story, visit us at myheraldreview.com. Before we continue, a quick message from our sponsors, Prestige Family Living.
Join Prestige Senior Living on March 18th at 1 p.m. Pacific Time for a free fall risk webinar. Our senior fitness expert will provide you with the resources you need to reduce your risk of falling and help you fall-proof your home. Visit prestigecanhelp.com to register today.
Now we'd like to highlight the latest attraction in Tombstone, bull riding, brought to you by Apex Network Physical Therapy. Voted Best of Cochise County 2020, Apex Network provides exceptional care to the Sierra Vista and Benson communities. Choose Apex Network for all of your physical therapy needs. To learn more, go to apexnetworkpt.com. Robbie and Katie Yunt, owners of the Shootout Arena in Tombstone, have launched their inaugural bull riding competition during the town's Eldorado Days celebration in 2020. The event kicked off with a youth riding event, followed by an adult competition the next night. About 700 spectators filled the Shootout stands for the mini bull riding, while the adult competition drew a crowd of 1,200. Robbie credits Katie's business savvy for their early success, as well as tremendous support from Tombstone and surrounding communities. The Yunts plan to use Eldorado Weekend as an annual main event, but also hold monthly bull riding competitions and other activities at the Shootout Arena. Check them out, or read more about them at myheraldreview.com. Next, an upcoming event in our community that you should know about, brought to you by our sponsors, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative.
You are probably spending a lot more quality time at home these days, keeping you and your family safe. And that can present some opportunities that you usually don't experience, like maybe laughing together at a funny movie, or screaming together at a scary movie, pitching in to make a special dinner, or maybe you're keeping in touch with friends and relatives in other places on your devices. And it just so happens that many of the activities we're sharing with each other are made possible by electricity. At Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, we know that you are depending on us both for fun and serious needs. And we want you to know that we're here for you day and night, sunshine or storm, easygoing times or trying times like now, making sure you're getting the power that you need every day to meet your needs. For over 85 years, through all kinds of tough times, we've been there for our members. And even though you may not see us, we're here for you now. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
Next, an upcoming event in our community that you should know about. Tomorrow, join Becky Orozco and Cochise College for a free Zoom event called My Life in Ruins. Becky has spent much of the last 50 years in pursuit of archaeology. But how did a girl from Wilcox end up traveling to 62 countries to dig up the past? Find out by joining them at 1 p.m. Before we go, we'd like to take a moment to remember the life of Clyde Moore, who came to Sierra Vista in 1976. He was accompanied by his lovely wife Mary and their 4 boys, Stephen, Mark, David, and Timothy. Clyde had accepted the position as executive officer of the Military Intelligence School in Fort Huachuca. He had a distinguished career of 25 years, which included several tours in Vietnam and Korea. He acquired a highly distinguished military career that includes the Combat Infantry Badge, 2 Purple Hearts, Bronze Star, Expert Parachute, and the highly coveted Silver Star. Clyde relished assignments that took his family to new ventures. The family traveled to Korea, Taiwan, and the Philippines. Although Clyde's attention was in high demand, Sundays were always set aside for family outings. The Moore family by heritage is a military family, and Clyde heightened that legacy by serving over 25 years. Clyde was the middle child of Paul Elwin Moore and Florence Baldwin French. He is flanked by 3 younger brothers and 3 older brothers, all of whom have served. Lewis is now the last of the Moore boys. Through the trials of war and peace, it would be the last 3 years that would challenge Clyde the most. In 2019, 2 of his sons, Stephen Paul and David Sean, passed away. Even through the darkest of times, he was a true gentleman. Clyde always had a kind and caring way. Friends from his adopted home in Rockyford and Sierra Vista are saddened by the loss. He was active within the Presbyterian Church in Rockyford, Colorado, and will be greatly missed on Sunday mornings. Clyde was a once-in-a-lifetime soul. He will be forever remembered and celebrated by his family and friends. Thank you for taking a moment with us today to remember and celebrate his life. Thanks for tuning in to the Herald Review podcast today. Join us again on Wednesday. And remember, the Herald Review is here for you with local news you can trust. For more information on any of the stories you heard about today, visit us at myheraldreview.com. Right now, you can become a member starting at just $1.99 per week. Want to stay up to date on what's going on? Join Neighbor, your trusted neighborhood community.
We asked, you answered. What is your motive for joining this forum? Neighbor Wayne said, I like the fact it's monitored and has real journalism input. The primary reason is that respectful communication is mandatory and we have it. It's hometown content.
Join the conversation. Visit nabur.myheraldreview.com.